it going?
It's going fine. I feel a little under the weather, but it's not the worst.
Oh no. Do you want some tea?
I have some in my room I can drink. I was just going to go take a lap to look at the boards at the school to see if I need to get caught up on anything.
I might join you for that actually. I just realized I never looked at the school assembly notes, so I was reading through that just now.
Did you sign up for your majors? Your classes?
Yeah, I
Okay.
got
Okay.
Oh, we can
about
probably
that.
change this.
Luckily.
Oh yes, that could
Would
come
have
down.
been awkward.
I will put this in my drawer I put everything in at this point.
Oh, I already finished with that. I thought I had lots more to read.
No, the assembly was very short, so
Oh,
there was not much.
at least it means not as much scolding as the last assembly.
Yes. I don't remember. I would have to look at the notes to remember what all is about. The main thing was the classes, and I'm sure there was something else that was mentioned during it too, but...
The book just says, like, yes, the Dapper rules, ability usage, and
You know,
stuff.
surely at some point assembly would be a good thing, right? And it's not just scolding.
I think the only scolding in this one, you mentioned the nether rules. I think the only scolding in it
Yeah.
was people not following the nether rules.
Hmm.
Probably.
Which I have done! I've been to the nether once, and it was with a professor.
No, I'm guilty. Though I was with the headmaster afterwards, and he was fine with it, so...
Well, the only time I didn't follow the rule was the demon party.
Oh. They did have permission for that?
No.
Oh.
Has anyone come from that about you attending?
No, not to my knowledge. I think it's mostly the demons that were punished. Because it was their whole thing.
I was just checking in on it. I think I told Seven that if he does get asked about it to just tell the truth, because with how many people were there, it will be
No, 100%.
one word versus multiple saying he was in attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If you're not waiting on anyone or anything and you want to still check the boards, we can head out
yes.
now. And you're welcome to come if you also need to look at the boards as well.
Yeah. Probably a good reminder, just in case.
Let me check my mail too as I walk past here. It is empty.
Empty
So
in
it's-
both of our mails.
Everyone, no one had mail.
Wait, hello,
Oh.
headmaster.
Headmaster?
Hello. Felix, I have post for you.
Huh?
Oh.
What did I do? I'm in attendance.
It's from Sabrina. You gave her a sofa.
Oh,
Oh.
it's for the birthday party. Okay.
This saves me from sending a missive. I wanted to do the... I've tried to reach out to you, but getting the time slot for kingdom building.
Oh, yes.
What time slots do you have available, or when would be convenient?
Any day is possible except for Monday and Tuesday.
I'm trying to think of if I have anything planned. I don't think I have anything planned. Are you free at some point on Wednesday?
Yes, there is an assembly, and I do have another kingdom building at 7:30 then, so I can either do it before or after.
All right. And is there any availability today? Or are you scheduled? You have plans?
I'm available today.
Would you be interested in just getting it out of the way today then?
Yeah, it's no problem.
I suppose I don't want to spring it on you suddenly, but you can just send me a missive whenever you're available. I don't have any plans. I'm going to check the boards, and then I plan to sit in my room.
You're not going to the speed dating.
No, I am not.
You're not the only one. I've had a few people say they're not attending.
I've had many try to court me, and I very often refuse. I don't see a point in me. I guess it would be for fun, but I will keep it to people I'm actually interested in.
That is very fair. But yes, I will send you a missive when I'm available.
All right, that is perfect then.
Over. Enjoy your sofa, Felix.
Bye.
Well, we have to go that
When the
direction too. So I
headmaster
think
says
we
they
can
have
follow.
something for you, you start to work it.
And he said he had
believe
posts
the
for
timing
you.
of that. We checked the post and he appears and he talked about an assembly. We just talked about it.
I was all worried. I was like, what the heck did I do?
Well, you're now the most popular of us, as you had mail and we did not.
Honestly, I thought she was gonna keep this off after the birthday parties. It didn't really bother me.
Oh, so were you at Professor Saren's birthday party then?
No, this was from the Rosalind and Mateus's.
Oh.
Oh.
I did not attend Professor Saren's as I haven't been feeling well, so I had stayed home. I need to give my gift to her. I also need to finish her gift. I'm doing her a painting and the paint is not yet finished.
Oh, that's quite lovely though.
Mm-hmm. I fear I don't know what to gift people. My default is a painting.
I mean, it's a lovely gift. I saw lots of care and love put into it since it's handmade.
I put heavy effort into them.
Oh.
Are either of you going to the speed, whatever you called it?
I might just go for fun. I
Go
don't know.
for fun? Fair enough.
I am not going.
Which board do we want? Do we want to check this board while we're here, or do we want to come back to it?
Well, there are coordinates on it, but also I don't want to interrupt them.
Yeah, we can check the main one first, and then we'll circle back.
Oh.
Greetings.
Hello.
Oh, oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my god, everybody around today. Hey.
Group. No matter where you turn.
Mm-hmm.
Someone give you sugar, Dante?
No, they
Coffee.
would never.
So there's a lot of people out and about currently.
Oh.
Hopefully even more so whenever the snow melts finally. Okay, assembly is at 6 p.m. on Wednesday.
Oh.
That's already passed. The check-in that was today. Oh, there's Nighthood if anyone
Oh.
is going to be taking Nighthood.
Maybe.
Look, man, as long as I don't have to play chess again, I'll go.
How was the chess?
Boring.
Oh.
I guess you haven't heard my rant about it. That would be for a separate. That would not be a
There's
main
rant
hall.
about it?
Dude, that's not going to be a main hall talk.
In the main hall.
That will be a separate thing. Greetings.
Hello.
Greetings.
I had a thought. I can't remember what I was thinking about. I have to pass by them again.
Did you say hello again as we pass?
Do we hop the side? Do we cut through Nighthood? I think.
We awkwardly turn around. No, they would never know.
Because we're allowed in classrooms, like, when it's not class, right?
Yes.
To be fair, I walked back and forth between that same pathway multiple times.
We'll just cut through here.
We awkwardly avoid them. And then we don't have to say hello.
We should have went up the front of the school and didn't take the pathway. See, it works.
Magic.
Yeah.
We were there and then we weren't.
Nothing happened.
I do see a clipboard that I don't remember seeing.
Oh, I don't know what the
I don't know.
Oh, it's the Fashion Club newsletter sign up. I see.
Huh?
Seek-
Seeking your own plush.
Um,
And mysterious coordinates.
Which way?
Wait, that's right around school, isn't it?
Like, that's not even that far away.
Yeah, that's in the school, I think.
oh, interesting.
Wait, I'm really curious now.
Oh, by the way, Tivali, are you signed up to be a model for the Fashion Club?
Mm-hmm.
Are you already a model for February?
Oh, am I?
The desserts theme.
I don't think so.
I guess maybe it's
I'd have to
January.
check with
It might be
Lizzaylia.
January.
I don't think I'm on January.
Yes, I know. I just know the one that's going on right now. The theme is desserts, and I
Hmm.
was finally told that I can participate, and I'm running out of time. So
I'm not quite sure, but I don't think I'm on desserts.
okay. If you are not, would you like to be my model for it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
What type of dessert would you like a gown styled after, or outfit in general?
Strawberry. Strawberry cupcake.
All right, I will have it done.
Yay! Thank you.
Yes. I haven't seen Lady Lizzaylia. Have you seen her lately?
No, not lately.
The train station's due today, It's not done.
Is it? Oh no.
so that's why I need to talk to the headmaster and do our check-in so I can explain that to him.
I do have a lot of material. I collected quartz for it.
I did a lot of stone collection for her and had given it to her very early on, but it's unless I go over there and it's done now, but it wasn't done 2 days ago whenever I was working on the event ground a bit more.
She speaks up in the middle of the night.
So I wish I would have been told that if she knew she wasn't going to be able to finish it, that I would have been informed, but I get to explain to the headmaster that it's not done.
Yeah.
So that's going to happen. Maybe I should have asked him for an ETA on when he might become available rather than just saying send me a missive. I feel like I might be sitting in my room for a while.
Oh, that's true. Surely soonish.
But I can tell you about the Nighthood class.
Oh yes, please. Let's
Let's get to the dorm and
I swear to God, if I see another raccoon, I'm gonna murk it.
Don't murk the raccoons.
it is not as bad as if I had to compare the Nighthood class versus the Wither argument. The Wither one's definitely significantly worse and more troublesome. But the Nighthood one was frustrating, annoying, and I don't necessarily want to take his class for
Oh,
Knighthood
boy.
ever again.
What happened?
So, to begin with, it just wasn't... I don't think it was a good use of time in general for it. I did not enjoy myself during it. But I was in good company. We were bantering. It was fun because at the end of the day, I was having fun conversing with my teammates. I had Lady Sabrina from Bloodwind, I had Lady Celica, and I had High Chancellor Cassian on mine. And it was nice chatting because this wouldn't be a group I would ever really chat with. So we were chatting and having a good time in that regard. When it came to the rules of chess, I personally am not very experienced at chess. I don't understand the rules very well. So that immediately was going to give me difficulty on the assignment. And then he swapped up the rules. Hello, Lady Daphne.
Oh, hello. Lovely dress.
Oh, thank
Mhm.
you.
Very nice. I'm
Thank
ranting
you,
about
thank
the
you.
Knighthood class that I had.
I missed the rant. I'm getting catched up.
Yes. Did you ever hear my Knighthood
You-
rant?
What happened with the knighthood?
The chest.
The chess
Lord.
game. Have you been filled in on this?
Oh,
You've been partially filled in because that's when Lord Leonidas shot me with an arrow.
Yes, I
I
got
was shot-
partially.
I was shot with an arrow during the class.
I also got ranted to by Dante. Dante was telling me a bit about that. So.
Oh yes. Initially, I was going to keep the ramp only to Solmera, and then he approached me and Lady Luciala and started ranting. And so I a little bit of my feelings come through as well whenever he was talking to me about it. But what it came down to was we were explaining the rules at the start of the lesson on movements and everything like that. And ultimately, as we played, Lady Celica's, we acted as different chess pieces. Lady Celica's piece got taken, so she was out. When she was taken out, we were not told that she was not allowed to add to our discussions anymore and plan for moves. That was never mentioned to us, and you would think that when you lose a member, that would be mentioned. Instead, we then had developed a plan, and the plan involved High Chancellor Cassian to move his piece for his piece to be pretty much sacrificed and traded for one of theirs. It was a calculated move, calculated multiple moves in advance to do this, and it was after we made the move that suddenly, even though Lady Celica has been out for a while, that we're told, by the way, you're not allowed to give your team input anymore because you're now out.
But why? That's so boring for the person that's out.
Yes, it is very
It was a rule
boring.
change midway through, or maybe not change, just never informed of until we choose that, because Professor Castiel wanted us to take more risk, and we decided that, yeah, we'll do a riskier gameplay, we're making these moves, and it wasn't until after we took that risk and we got punished for it by the professor who told us to take risk. Because then it left me and Lady Sabrina, I, not knowing how to play chess, and Lady Sabrina, she had good ideas and moves for it, but we were in a position now at this point that it was hard to recover from, so immediately she got taken. And I was stuck by myself as the final living chess piece, having to determine all the moves.
Oh no.
I don't know how to play the game. And so it was overall a very
Yes,
humiliating and embarrassing situation.
I
in
heard from
general.
Dante that especially it seemed unfair for people who did not know how to play chess at all. And then switching the rules midway, it does not help learn, and
Yep.
it makes it more confusing than anything. So
It was
you were not alone there.
quite aggravating.
All of us were very frustrated with that entire thing.
After the wither incident now, it's less aggravating because that takes out most of my aggravation on, at least it wasn't that bad. And nonetheless, that was the most aggravated I had been since coming to the academy. And it seems like it is always Professor Castiel's classes. He chooses to take my words and mix them around during Knighthood class to expose one of my weaknesses on when he was asking us what our fears were, and I had mentioned the fear of not necessarily a fear. I said I was more so a dislike for bugs. I like butterflies, but at times when you're handling butterflies, you have to handle other bugs too, and I do not like them and the risk of picking them up. And then he went on to this whole tangent about, oh, so you're actually scared of disappointing people and their expectations, or your expectations not being met, and all this in front of the entire class.
Yeah, that was a bit.
Why would he?
Why would you do that?
Yes, Again, he rubs me a bit of the wrong
He has an
way.
absolute horrendous track record with me, and I don't see him ever improving it.
I like him when he's not the
Yes.
teacher.
He seems
Well.
to. He's treating this as if our titles, I presume, given that the protections of that, I'm taking it, he's assuming titles don't necessarily matter in the academy, when titles, in this academy, if we were told at the first day the titles don't matter, that'll be one thing. However, titles matter tremendously in the academy because we are fighting for a crown, and he doesn't seem to be acting
Yes.
that way.
Exactly. Though I apologize, I have to leave at this very moment. Are you planning to going to quick courting?
Alright, that's starting soon.
That is not in my line of interest, Lady Daphne. Apologies.
I probably should go over there.
You could.
No, I am not feeling the most well at the moment, so
I see.
I am.
Do you need
going
any
to-
medicine?
No, I think it's just a common cold. I'm waiting for the headmaster to send me a missive, and I'm going to show him Kingdom Building, and then
I have cold and
retire.
flu medicine. Are you sure you don't wish you don't want any?
Go to your. You have someone waiting on you. Yeah, I'm fine.
Indeed, but there you are, just in case. All right, let's get going.
Thank you.
Have fun at quick garden.
I probably should go over there since it's starting in 10 minutes.
Oh, yes. Don't be fashionably late.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Have
I feel
fun.
better soon.
Maybe I shouldn't rent right next to the front door, because I'm realizing that if people are coming up from the nether portal and they're feeling nosy, it's very easy for them, like, I was just walking by.
That's
Which I
very
find
true.
aggravating. I also, the other thing that the professor has aggravated me with is why is the nether portal there? We have a farm? That would have been a perfect spot for it. That has a path
I've
to
never
it.
considered that.
And he made it in the middle of nowhere, and the only way to get to it is to cut through dorm pathways.
I
But
think it's because he wanted to buy that bastion, I guess.
You can make pathways. He chose the area that you don't have a pathway. It's as soon as that water melts, there's
Yeah,
going
I
to be
really
such a
would
difficult way to get to it. Because right now, anytime I've had to go to the portal, everyone who shows me takes me across the ice. That is not going to be an
I
option
also
when the
take-
ice
well,
melts.
I just jump off our mountain, but I take the way back on the ice. I've never considered the ice was gonna melt eventually. I would really like a pathway.
Like, it's just not thought through. And like when we were guided to it, because for Nighthood we had to go through the Nether. Also, being told to go to the Nether when I didn't have any gold. Then once again, showing me he does not care for my safety. Yet he seems to be so flabbergasted when I say I don't think you take student safety seriously. But I know I could rant about this for a very long time, and I don't know hold you up if you have plans.
No, I don't currently have plans. You're okay. Also, I think like once they make a path, it's probably going to connect to our path, isn't it?
Because there is no other place to put it. It is
path.
just going to have to connect to one of the dorm pathways,
Yeah, it's either to the vampires or to us.
which is
And once the ice melts, it has to be to us. I feel like.
yeah, and it's just totally unnecessary. Why is that the choice to make? Like it could go all the way around and be at the bottom of the hill, but it's going to come to a point at the bottom of the hill that it has to go up the hill, and our path is right next to the vampire path, so it's one or the other.
Which I wouldn't be too upset with it connecting to our path, but it would connect right in front of our dorm.
Yeah, it absolutely. I would throw a fit if they tried to connect it right here, because then that gives people a pass to be at our doorstep.
They always coming and going then.
And that puts our safety in jeopardy and our privacy in jeopardy. So if they are to connect it, it needs to go through the bottom of the hill and go to... trying to see where the hill really ends up at.
Far down here.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I would say it would have to go... Well, that would put them right next to the vampire dorm, so the vampires aren't going to like it either. But I don't want them up
Yeah.
here. But having them go, like,
they cut through the vampires.
through here and connecting to, like, where those lampposts are in front of us
Yeah.
would be, like, I guess the best case scenario if they're going to make a pathway between the two. But at least if there's a pathway, it'll keep people from going all the way up our path to get to the portal.
Yeah.
But that was also going probably to upset Bloodwind, because that puts them right next to the Bloodwind dorms.
There is no way to.
a terrible
make
choice
everyone
of
happy with
pathing.
that.
Because sure, you can make the path wrap around the back of the dorms instead, but no one's going to take that because it's not a direct route to it. They're going to just pass through here still.
They're going to make their own paths. And no one's going to take a boat across the river once the ice melts.
No, I really do not think they will. It's just not well thought through. I do not think it was a thought through decision, but I don't think most of Professor Castiel's decisions are thought through. Such as telling and trying to coerce a head heir into a wither fight when they have no combat experience. Not a thought through decision.
No, that's not a good decision at all.
No. Let people fight
I
who
really thought
are
that
comfortable
from his
fighting.
From his whole like speech during the first Nighthood class, I thought he was like, oh wow, he's still caring about student safety and stuff. He's so cool. He's no longer doing that.
He very much is like, a knight should be someone who is willing to protect others, put themselves on the line for others, everything like that. And then trying to put those knight values onto me. I am not a knight, and I never will be a knight. I will do what I can to protect people within my power as an heir, as a soul. I will play the politics and diplomatic approaches to ensure we don't need to have knights deployed in combat. But at no point should I ever be wielding my sword to fight against others unless it is the absolute last case scenario.
Yeah, I think he should consider there's more than one way to protect others.
And I don't think he considers that.
Because my Miss Stella is learning how to fight from him because he was upset that she's a pacifist and doesn't want to fight.
Not
He's
everyone
like,
has
you
to
can't protect
fight.
students if you don't fight. Like, you can like emotionally protect them. There's other ways.
See, Della is very adept at emotional and social connections. The high society social world is her battlefield. She is very well known within multiple courts. She was invited here as an etiquette teacher for Royal Code because she is experienced with this and she has influence in those areas. I have never heard about Professor Castillo prior to coming to this academy. I'm sure there's plenty of people trained in combat that could easily replace him. I do not think Professor Cribden is as easily replaceable.
I do think so too. I just think it's strange values.
Yes. I think he has the true values of a knight, and he's trying to force those knight values onto people who are not knights.
I think he thinks the knight's values should fit to everyone, which they just don't.
Yeah, he's trying to apply his knight leadership values to me as a court leader. On you need to do things. How can you ask someone else to do things that you're not willing to do yourself? But in this case, applying it to getting into an undisclosed mob into a wither box. If I have court members who are educated on the subject, who have been attending your classes and are educated and are eager to do it, why would I, with no knowledge, no combat experience, do it? That is not being a wise ruler. That is being a stupid one, taking unnecessary risk, frankly.
Yeah. I think he considers enough the repercussions it has if a leader just goes into such situations unprepared. Because that just puts the knights at risk. Because they'd have to focus more on their leader.
Exactly. That was my whole argument to him he said, well, 2 of you get to go, so you get to pick someone to fight it with you. And I'm like, so not only am I subjecting one of my court members who have never fought this creature before to now be fighting it pretty much solo, but not only are they fighting it solo, they are now also in charge of my protection within that box. That is not a good learning environment, and that is reckless endangerment of students. And that he was not happy. He told me he was very upset that I was implied or told him that he was not safe with his lessons. That's not safe. Any teacher trying to toss an someone who is not combat oriented, doesn't have combat skills, into a fight in general, especially a boss fight, that is definition of unsafe. And you cannot convince me otherwise, as much as he seems to think so.
No, it just is. Because the other person would be so anxious. I would be so anxious. It was like, oh no, I really have to protect and like take care of the person behind me, but also I need to fight this giant thing shooting at me.
Exactly. I know when I am going to be a hindrance. It's why I didn't go to the first Nether exploration trip. I didn't attend that class because I knew that I would need to be protected the entire time when my court needs to be protecting themselves. So I did not attend. Why would I completely change my values and my outlook on that to fight a wither boss?
Yeah, we had our tea party, which I think it's important. We're connecting with each other.
And given that my battlefield is not with swords, it is through diplomatics, a tea party with the other courtiers is extremely important to maintain good relations. Because I haven't really had conversations with the Viscountesses. I haven't had long conversations with the Duchesses. Those are valuable connections to make, to be on friendly terms with. And also just for information. That is very important information to gather on figuring out dynamics and who I need to be conscious of, on who I think might be able to navigate around me with influence.
Yeah, I do think... my words! I agree.
Sorry, I've learned that I have a very... mention Professor Castiel, and I get really worked up very quickly.
Like, you need to vent the thoughts.
I've already vented them multiple times. Like, why are you... What is the word? Why are you trying to manipulate my court against me in your class by being like, oh, yes, you guys do not get to participate at all. Talk to your head heir about it. That doesn't need to be stated. He didn't say that for any of the other courts who were not present.
Yeah,
And
it's also just a bad look with the other courts.
yes, that is completely unprofessional. And apparently he was having a bad day, is what he told me during his apology to me. He was having a bad day, and he shouldn't have let that affected how he treated me.
I feel like that's like the exact thing they shouldn't be doing.
No!
Teaching us not to do as well.
No.
Don't let your emotions get in the way of how you handle situations.
I was ready to have, like, the initial conversation with him. I was angry, but I went in to speak logically about it and figure out exactly what is going on, because I was, frankly, like, Daphne told me wrong information, or at least implied it. She implied that our court wouldn't be able to fight the Wither in general. It is in turn, instead, that they're not going to be fighting in class in general, but they can still fight it whenever it becomes open for everyone. My frustration was like, why is my court being excluded as an entirety of not being able to fight it at all, was where I was coming from on it. And then immediately being implied a bad ruler, selfish, because I'm not willing to fight a Wither. Yes, I'm going to get upset.
Yeah,
Anyways, do you want to see your bedroom? Do you want to see...
I would love that.
Let's go. Let me make a space for us.
Meow. I am just flabbergasted. Every time I have an interaction with that man, I am left flabbergasted on it. I don't have enough interaction. Like, I don't think I've really had much interaction, like, a serious manner with him. It's usually always his beans. Something silly, at least.
See, I know that he gets along with Lady Ridley and Lady Luciala, so I was thinking that probably a genuinely good guy. But if being a good guy means telling people, hey, if you don't go fight this, you aren't a good leader and you are holding like a court against me, and then trying to turn my court against me, when in reality, if any of my court members said, I am not comfortable doing this fight, I'm not going to make them do the fight. It is that simple.
Yeah.
So why would I be forced to do the same? I'm not going to go home, go to one of my ladies in waiting, be like, hey, I know you don't have any combat training, but you will help the court out a lot if you get into this wither box you can't jump out of and fight it.
It's time to get in the box.
Oh, that is a werewolf.
Wait, is that? Oh, right, it's a dog.
Where's my bow? Oh, I don't think my bow is going to help us in this situation. Let's avoid it. Let's go to the left.
I don't even know where to win.
Yeah, I think we might have to do a little bit of, maybe not. I think actually past this village, the hill connects.
Wait, what?
I think this hill connects to where we don't have to go into the river at all. So we don't have to get our shoes wet.
You think so?
And it still is en route to kingdom building. Oh, I can see, I believe, Seven's house from here.
Oh. You building on this side of the moon? He's building on this side of the moon?
No, I just think I have very far-sighted vision.
Oh, I see.
Because up the hill is where the train station is, at least.
Oh, wait.
I guess I can double check
Are
to
we
see if
gonna
it's...
have the rails on the little path across the water we made? Or
Not the path that we currently have across the water. I'm envisioning that this would be where it straightens out and it would go straight this way to the academy, to wherever we need to connect it. And I would have it kind of wrap around the clearing, so have it like go that way and then have it turn right and then loops around the train station. That way we can leave this space empty for events.
Yeah, I see. I need to make a whole conveyor to make mass produce rails.
Yes. I do need to have this not be just a gap. I did the sides. I have not done the front because I'm trying to decide if I want to make it natural looking with stone and dirt, or if I want to make it a stone face that I did over the river over there.
Oh, that's some nice terraforming though.
Yeah. I'm just doing what I can.
I think you're doing a good job, especially for Kingdom building.
I don't want to go through the snow, so I'm going to pivot a small bit.
I've gotten so used to the snow around the school, it's going to become weird when spring.
At least the snow around the school isn't powdered snow that you fall into, when these hills are. Clearing out the area for the residential district had a lot of powdered snow.
Oh no.
But yeah, Lady Lizzaylia had mentioned wanting to do potentially like a community like castle of sorts up there. This would be more of a outdoor area, pathways that leads to the noble residential area, which is over here. And so we have Seven's house. The Fenwicks have theirs started. And then ours is over here. It's very much a work in progress still, but at the very least, your area is, I mentioned it in a missive, is put together.
It's so nice though, very big. Lots of jumpy areas.
Oh, the headmaster's
space.
available now.
Oh, we're already here.
I don't want to go back and get him.
Oh, does he know the way?
I don't know, because last time we had a teacher here, it was Professor Helios. Do you know the way to our kindergarten spot?
No. The headmaster said he has a lover.
Oh.
He mentioned it. And I've heard that him and Professor Helios might have something.
Oh.
So, I'm thinking maybe they are together.
But this is the foyer. This will be also the ball space if we ever want to hold the balls here. He is making his way over. Okay. And so in here would be where we get up to the second floor. It is not, like I said, not put together all the way, but your room is through here. So if you don't like these walls separating it, you're able to take them down, but I had them slightly separated if you wanted like an entry spot, whatever over there. And then you have this space in here.
I love it.
I do hope it's enough space for you. You'll have a balcony and it's going to be shared. I plan to make at least one of these a guest room in case Mother, Father, or Seven wants to visit. And so they would also share the balcony space with you. And it doesn't properly connect over here. I just use this way to get around. But this is the other doorway where it comes out here. And I don't know exactly what I want to do with these two rooms. But they connect to each other in case both of us wanted a study that's not in our bedrooms or something of the sort.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to do with it.
Oh?
These are unknowns.
Like what to put inside?
Yes, I don't know what to dedicate them as, because I have most things figured out. Like, we have the library and everything downstairs, but since this level is strictly for Solmera's, I don't want it to be something that other people might not need to have access to. And also, you're more than welcome to invite people up. It's just for people to not necessarily wander into.
Could do private study tailor space, workshop. I'm not sure.
I know you asked about having a workshop, but if you don't have space in your room, then definitely you could do workshop on one side, and then I could do my painting on the other.
Oh, true.
Unless you need more space for a workshop. If you need more space, we can definitely get you more space, because I only need one of these for a guest room, and so this could be included into your area too.
Oh no, it's okay. I think I have enough space.
Okay. He is making his way out here, so I don't exactly know where he's going to show up though. So I'm going
He'll
to
just
walk.
appear.
I'm assuming he might head to the train station. That's the closest building.
Probably. Either the train station or just up the hill.
Perhaps. Yes, and then the area that we cleared out initially, I believe that will be the commercial district spot. I guess you might hear this all because I'm going to explain this as a headmaster when he's here. I truly don't know where he's going to go. I guess I'll wait until he says he's here, and then I'll have to figure out what here entails.
Yeah. Surely it'll be... He's probably gonna follow the wooden path.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, after all I'm here, might as well put stuff in the chests.
So if I can top off her stone bricks to make sure she has enough to finish building.
Oh.
Greetings.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We have a talking space if you'd like to join us.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I believe the train station is due today, and I unfortunately will have to say I have not seen Lady Lizzaylia is the one that was in charge of it, and I have not seen her in days now. And she's the one that has the build plans for it, so we have not been able to finish it. But it is in progress up here. As I went to check in with her on it a couple days ago because I noticed it wasn't done, and I have not seen any fur of her tail.
I see.
I was about to hop up, but I suppose I should probably walk up since you can't follow that way.
Tivali did not care.
I know you have powerful, strong legs who can carry you very speedily.
But this is the vision for
Okay.
it. The front of it's facing outwards. The tracks are going to be on this side.
Okay.
It's going to be a fairly large courtyard for the tracks, because we'll have the tracks for the train itself, and then tracks for the rail cart system that I had mentioned to you before. Yeah, she...
Very much go big or go home here.
She told me this was her toning it down.
Oh.
I asked her how much space she needed, and I terraformed the area so she could make it how she envisioned it. And she had started, but this has been... I'm a little nervous, because this was started a month ago at this point, and since it's not done, I'm nervous that how long it might take her. But it's underway and it will get done. I hope to see her again. At the very least, so she can give me the blueprints for it, and I will finish it if needed.
Well, it's looking good so far.
It's
Definitely very
whenever
grand.
we host it should definitely be done by our Valentine's Day festival, because we are planning to use the interior as the shaded spot for Bloodwind. And I guess to protect from rain for Cinderloon. They'll be using the interior here, and then we'll be dressing up outside the courtyard to look nice for those who attend.
I hear a wandering trader.
He's right down here.
Does he have anything
He doesn't
interesting?
have good traits.
Oh, these are terrible, actually.
Yeah.
5 emeralds for a mangrove pot. Oh my god.
He kind of scams a bit.
Mangrove.
Well, I suppose that's why he's outside.
They don't last very long on the castle or the academy ground.
But the tracks
Then
would
that must
end right around here. They would loop around the courtyard, and from this side there will be a proper staircase down, which will lead to... This is more of an outdoor hangout space. It will be a swimming hole, and it's also likely to be an entrance to the mines, because we do have a very nice cave right here.
Ooh, okay.
This was initially where the train station was going to be, but the train station was too large.
Yes, I can see that.
Just a bit.
Yes. We'll have a bridge constructed to get up. I guess maybe less a bridge and more of a path just constructed to get up to the top of the hill.
Okay.
Apologies.
No, you're fine.
I'll kind of walk with you this time.
What does kind of mean here?
As in I climb, so...
It's fine. In my old age, I've learned to climb mountains.
So the path would end up, not end, but it will come up here, and this will be more of the entry point for like where the inns would be, potentially a stable up here if we don't put it down there where the train station was meant to be.
Okay.
And just general, easier to construct market things that someone who's visiting shortly might need. And over here, which has not been started yet, is the commercial district spot, which will have the more in-depth variety of stores. It will have our church, it will have our school, just anything else that is not residential or farming would be in that plains that, I guess it wasn't a plains initially, we flattened it for us to use. Up here is going to be more of a nature spot, and Lady Lizzaylia has an idea for a larger build up on the hill that she wants to do, and so I'm going to permit her to do that when she finishes the train station. And it ties over to the residential for the nobility, which is where we have been starting, so it's more comfortable for us to be out here for long term and build, and not travel back and forth constantly. But 7 has his house, I believe it's constructed, he's just decorating still.
Very nice.
Mine in Tivali's is under construction. And then the Fenwick Manor is at the far end. But, do you want a tour of the house? Since there's not many other builds ready?
House tour.
Tivali, this can be your proper house tour too, since I only showed you your bedroom. So up here is going to be more of the outside gathering space. It is a small balcony that does not have a railing at the very end yet. I suppose I'll take the stairs down. Apologies, I have to rewire how I walk when I'm with others that are not fellow folk.
No, you're fine.
These are not fully constructed, but it's going to be more of a garden space path that will connect. I'm going to have stables on the left side where if I have a horse or if I want to have a couple animals, they can be there. But this is the entry. I'm going to have a mural on the ceiling, but this is going to be the ballroom slash foyer. So if I were to have a birthday, this would be probably where I host it.
Ooh.
We have what will be the dining room and my lovely Lord 7th.
Oh,
I love Lord Seven.
Lord 7th,
hello,
yes.
Lord 7.
It's to get him back for Tivali. This will be the kitchen space that is actually might be the first room I decorate, because all my kitchen and cooking supplies is actually at the commoner district currently.
I see.
That just leads to an outdoor balcony. This will be the library.
Ooh, very big library.
It will have the 2 floors on it, because we even have the balcony up there. This is the room for us to hop up to the 2nd floor.
Of course.
This would be more of a salon area for if I do host events here or have someone here for tea. This would be where I would serve them, or if ladies needed to rest during a ball. This will be more of a stage of sorts if I need to make announcements. Up there is a platform that I just need to fill the space. I was thinking it might be where I do my paintings, but I have an idea for me to paint somewhere else now. And then we have guest rooms on the bottom floor.
Ooh, very nice. I like the sun design, is it? Very nice.
And then there's not a doorway to the last corner of my house yet, but that will be where I have, if I need to have extra storage or if I need anything of that sort. And then it will have where our bathing area is. Unfortunately, do you mind if I carry you?
You're fine.
Let me get a vision on where I need to go. But yes, there won't be stairs up to this floor. Because it is where Tivali's room is. But this would be Tivali's space that I just showed her too. Are you fine if we enter?
Yeah, come on in.
Room tour.
Room tour.
I just showed her her room, so it has not been decorated.
It's nice. I think this might be a sitting room, like to greet guests and stuff. I haven't had any other these pajama rooms yet.
I think you should have a bed.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Maybe even a double bed.
Oh, well, maybe a triple bed.
Do you want this to be a balcony, Tivali? I can make this into a balcony.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then we have. What is this? Okay, you have to envision it. This leads to the balcony for the foyer. It's not giving balcony at the moment, but it will in the future. My issue is this is my first time taking on a construction project, so I am learning while I do it.
Of course.
One of these, if not both of them, will be guest rooms for if any of our family comes to visit, or if Seven, for some reason, needs to stay the night. I don't know why he would. His
He doesn't
house
want to walk across.
his house is distant. This is likely going to be mine and Tivali's workshops on either side. And I don't think it's a safe way for me to get you up to this one because I can't just climb. I'd have to leap. But my room is up there, which is also empty.
It's very nice so far.
Hang on, I am realizing something. Oh. How do I get up to this balcony?
Oh, stairs?
Oh, I remember. I believe there's supposed to be stairs right here that are going to tie out to this balcony. That makes more sense.
I see.
I was like, I never showed off the primary balcony. How do I get there? And I see. It's because I always jump up here. I don't have to think about... I really don't think about stairs unless I need to.
Sometimes we just jump.
Yes, and then...
Yes, I too jump.
Jumping is very handy. And we do have a already... well, of course, we'll refurnish. We'll reconstruct. We've gotten the villagers' permission. There is a... Oh, I am very hungry. Apology, I needed a snack. There is a already existing village down the side over here. And I've gotten their permission that they're going to move into our village, and we're going to construct them new homes and everything of the sort. So it's going to be a process of working on some houses, getting them moved, and then working on other houses as we refurnish their village over here. And they will have a bridge that goes over the river to connect to the commercial district, so that everything is looped. And then our farming district is likely to be on the other side of the commoner district, just because that's where we have a good amount of plain space, but that is still up in the air, and if we put it there or if we put it on the other side of the commercial. Yes, that is our kingdom building progress so far. It's been a lot of terraforming.
Nice. Yes. I've just completely gotten distracted by the owl.
I feel terrible.
They're so
He
cute,
lost his
aren't they?
home.
They sleep.
Oh,
We gave him a new tree to live in, and he came back here.
oh no. Oh,
Ow.
you woke him up.
It's for a good cause.
He's hibernating without a tree.
He says hello.
Hello. Hello. I think he says who.
He does.
Close enough. It has one of the same letters.
It's his favorite word.
I think it's... Yeah, it's his favorite word.
I suppose the
Smart,
other thing
Lord,
that we
he's
have
smart.
planned is the docks. The docks are going to... Because this connects to the river that connects out to the
Very
ocean.
nice area. Very
Um,
scenic.
And
Oh.
we need to put up support pillars and everything below here, but this will become... Down here will be the... Like, an enclosed dock space.
Are you
We'll make it
talking,
more-
Katarina?
Oh, apologies.
Oh.
This will be the dock area, and it's enclosed down at the bottom for ships to dock in at. We'll likely have some of the market stalls down there that related to fishing products for those who come in via sea, and have a pathway up connecting to the commercial over there as well.
Yeah. I will say, might be beneficial to ensure no one falls off here for the time
Yes.
being.
Well, currently, those of us who are here don't have much harm if we do fall.
Sure.
But we will get that figured out. My initial, because I knew people wanting to work on their housing, so I had flattened and made very giant squares for people's homes because they wanted bigger homes. And we have not gone around these sides to fix everything up yet, because behind my house is a similar case of I need to terraform a ledge downward so people can walk down.
That was very nice. Truth be told, I was not expecting such big houses so soon, but it is very nice. I do like it.
Yes, I mean, Solmera likes the arts, and architecture is in fact a art, so it's been a learning process for myself, but Lady Lizzaylia has been very dedicated to having larger things, and then I know Lady Daphne has been wanting to have more extravagant things too, since our dorm rooms are absolutely lovely, and mine is very large, but I know for those sharing that the rooms are smaller than what they might be accustomed to.
Apologies, the alumni stole my voice, of course.
Yes, I'm leaving everyone to their own to work on their housing, and then I know it's not my next project. My house more or less is where it's at right now until I come back to it, because I want to work on finishing up the terraforming on these ledges and then getting the area completely ready for Valentine's Day, because there are some spots there in front of the train station that are not supported and have rock walls to them yet to offer support.
Well, I'm excited to see how it all turns out.
Thank you. It's certainly coming along. It's going to be a long process, but this is also why I had asked you during kingdom building about if you're going to set certain things to be done first, if we can go about it in our own order, given we have the loop, and I don't want to build something somewhere and then have to be taken down and moved.
Of course, the only thing that you would really have to do by a specific time would be the villager housing, which I haven't set yet and will not be for a little while, because once the villager housing and the walls surrounding it are complete, I will be doing the raids in the kingdom building locations to ensure that they can survive the raids.
I see. I don't think that would be... We were hoping to do the raids towards the end of the class, just because if we have to wall off the area and then we build too large, we're going to have to take down the wall and re-wall.
If you were just doing... It's really just to make sure that the villagers will survive. It will be a thing happening later on in the year, not anytime soon.
Okay, as long as we have time for it, because I'm thinking that I'm undecided if we're going to do villager housing next, or if we are going to, I was going to let people start doing their shops, or if Tivali wants to work on the church. But I was thinking at least my next task after I get terraforming and everything handled was to start the housing, because I want to start from the right side, build up new houses, get some moved over, and then take down some of their flimsier housing to make space for new housing, do that, and then move more villagers over, and just periodically move them with new housing becomes available.
It'll be something that happens sometime in either April or May, so there's still some time left.
All right, that should be fine then. Then that
It really does just depend on the progress on other people's builds.
fair enough. I know that we might have slower progress with the extent of the builds. I wasn't expecting to build this large, quite honestly, but I don't want Lady Luciella's effort and work on larger things to feel out of place, so we're matching.
Of course. I believe you're fairly on par with how the vampires are intending on doing theirs, so...
I see. That is good then.
Yes, if that is everything, it all looks good to me.
Wonderful.
If you have any questions, feel free to come find me. But so far, there's nothing I would change, just really focusing a bit more on the train station when Lady Luciella is back.
Even if she isn't available to work on it herself when she comes back, if she can get me the blueprint, I can work on it. Because we have been providing her with materials to do it. So if she's lacking on materials, I just need to ask her what else she needs then.
Of course. Well, I shall leave you put to it then.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You as well.
Have a good trip back.
Thank you.
Do you want to figure out where you want to do the church at?
I'm thinking, it's by the commercial district, right? I'm
Yes,
gonna
it would
put this
be
little
on.
guy down right here. Lamps. I was thinking right around here-ish. Like in this area. Or perhaps right by the edge here.
Okay, that would
If
work
there
out.
isn't a staircase, it's in the way.
The staircase should not get in the way, because the staircase up to the hill is going to be all the way on, like, closer to where the pond is over there. The closest staircase you would have would be the one that comes down from the noble district, but that can be warped however. If you, I don't know if you have any blueprints or plans in mind for it, but if you want to do what I did with the house scene and mark it out with buttons, or some type of block to kind of claim your space, however much space you need, take it, because we already have that hill partially carved away, and I'm sure when we get access to beacons, they will finish it. So we will have plenty of space around here for the commercial, and for everything else.
That's good. The blueprint is still in progress, so I'm not quite sure about the size yet. But once I do, I'll map it out.
That works out then. And I'm trying to think of if there's any other... Yeah, I mentioned the farming district. I feel like the farming might be best suited to... Because the farming district, I know I won't put inside the walls, because that would just be excessive to have large crop fields inside. And layout-wise, it should be in a plains area, and our plains options are behind where our house is, but that would just be a very odd place to put it in general because of the layout of the village. And so the other option is really in the woods next to the common or residential. So I think that is where I'm going to put it. It's just not fully determined. Perhaps I leave that to be one of the later tasks, and if we need to fill out the commercial district more, we cut the commercial district down somewhere on that side, and it turns into the farming.
Yeah, that works. Could always just be a wheat field, so who knows?
I'm fine with having a large crop field.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't really know, because up here originally was where the noble district was going to be, where houses were going to be. Now I'm not entirely certain what to do up here, but perhaps, if up there is going to be, I didn't want to flat out say castle, but that's what Lady Luciella called it. I didn't want to say that to the headmaster. But if we have the castle there, we have the pathway to the noble here. Like, we have this large section of space that initially I was like, oh, it can just be a cute outdoor area. But this is so much space that I'm wondering
This
if
is too much.
perhaps...
Unless we do like a park.
Oh, we could do a park. I was thinking perhaps a giant tree too if we wanted to, but I also don't want to build a giant tree. So I'll have to see if anyone wants to do it. I know I don't want to.
The giant tree at the center of the park, maybe? Or the end of the park, however it's played out.
Yeah, having the park would be nice too, because then it offers, if we have trees and such, it will offer a barrier of sort from our housing. So our housing isn't as clearly seen. And then, since we're not having to do houses up here, on this side, this will give more space for an inn. I guess maybe the inn and adventure guild could be in this area.
Yeah, it would work. I mean, adventure area could even be up above. If you are in a sledge.
Ooh, it could be, yes.
Or the inn. Either or. Depending on how much space they both take.
Yes, I have not. I'll be building the guild. I have not made a blueprint for it yet. Before I do any more blueprints, I want to finish getting things laid out so other people aren't waiting on me to lay things out. That is everything from me. Do you have other plans for this evening? Because I was thinking of retiring. But I also don't want to leave you by yourself if you don't have anything else to do.
Oh no, it's okay. I've got things I can do.
Okay. Yes.
You can get your rest in.
I'm gonna retire in the unfinished house. I want to
hammock or something.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I need to go get more terracotta for the roof. Lady Daphne was a huge help. I got most of the roof done with a lot of terracotta Lady Daphne got me. But now it's my roof that's left undone, so I can't sleep in my room yet. And it's still open to the elements. But I've been using the kitchen.
You can also just sleep in my space.
I suppose. I've been saying it's 7th. in the dining room area.
Keeps you comfortable and in company.
He does. I found him, and after seeing Tivali, I had to name him 7th. I'm sure a solid black cat would have suited him better, but it's close enough.
No, I just need a little lady named after you. And it all comes full circle.
None of us would ever be alone without each other.
Yay!
If I come across any cream cats, I will keep an eye out for you to adopt.
Please.
But yes, have a good evening then. Are you good to travel back to the academy by yourself?
Oh yeah, I have so much dirt I need to upload here.
Oh, perfect. And I am going to head out then. Have a good evening.
Alright. Rest well.
Thank you.